Hi. So hopefully this works out to be a January reading vlog. So an update on the shelves of what you saw yesterday, and yes, I'm wearing the exact same outfit because I wasn't done wearing this dress. Oh no, and I don't even think, is it even overkill that I'm wearing at least 3 Ghastlies on me? At least. I can't see any others. Oh, there's another. I don't care. I love it so much. Oh, every time I film, something in my eye. Alright, so yes, an update on the shelves of what we saw yesterday. I changed my mind once again about which shelves I'm keeping. So I'm keeping the middle two. So this one here, hopefully I get to empty all of it and pack it away, like take the shelves apart. And then this one here is mostly empty. I've just got a couple things on it for now, but I'm going to deassemble it. That's the word. Yeah, my reading has been okay, cause I unexpectedly got a job like very quickly. So yeah, I worked 5 days straight, so I haven't really read a whole lot. My first video in a very long time is about to go up. Yeah, so that's this little update for the start of this vlog. Hopefully I get to some reading because I'm far too, like, I've jumped the gun and I've crocheted more for my reading blanket than I've actually read. So now I've got 4 books in my crocheting blanket when I've only finished 2. So yeah, hopefully I can get some of that stuff in. Look at this new leaf my baby is growing. Like, it's so little and cute. Ah! Like, it lost most of its leaves because this vine is so long. Like, I only just discovered, like, it had tucked itself behind here. So, like, it just keeps going. They keep going. So yesterday morning I was going to give an update of my reading after I showed my plant that had grown a new leaf. But like 5 minutes after that I picked up my beret because I wanted to see if it would match my outfit, and I noticed an egg sac. And then I flipped the beret upside down and a massive black spider was just hanging onto there, and like it dropped the beret and then it crawled into like the folds of it, and it had built a nest. So I dealt with that, and then I almost made myself late for work, partly because of that, partly because I was just messaging everyone like, this just happened to me and I'm about to lose my damn mind. So yeah, I've got my little my Hashimoto's voice where I'm tired and scratchy and croaky. Yeah, anyway, I've got some time for a reading update. So I finished the romance that I was reading. It wasn't great. It was like the first chunk of it was good, then it just got repetitive and boring and all of the characters blended into each other. So it was a secret military bride or something like that, The reason why I picked it up is because it was a reverse harem, and I'm kind of a just anytime I see reverse harem, I'm like, yes, that's for me. I am reading that, but it wasn't great, and I'm getting to the point where I'm just like, okay, but I need these men to love each other too. And not just like in a brotherhood sort of way, which is kind of weird when they're sharing a woman. I think it's kind of weird that they're like, these men are my brothers. And it's just like, this is a sexual situation. This is kind of weird. In one of the reverse harem stories that I have read in the past, there were like 5 men, 2 of which were actual blood relatives, brothers. And I was like, this is a little bit weird. Yeah, no, it was very weird. Yeah. Anyway, so now I just don't want to read romance at all, because all of the ones I've actually, besides The Love Hypothesis, most of the romances I've read lately are kind of just like, it's the same stuff. I want something new. Which is probably, now my brain looks like fantasy romance specifically. And but I don't have anything that kind of fits the bill, so yeah. I finished the first story in A Safe Girl to Love by Casey Plett. Casey or Kate? Cassie? Casey Plett. I enjoyed it, but at the same time, it didn't like hit all the marks for me of just what makes me love a story. But it was still very, very, very good. Which doesn't sound like a great endorsement at all. But it employed a writing style that I attempted once, and it just brought back all of the bad associations I have with the writing style, because I had bad experiences with like submitting this story with this writing style, and the editors just didn't get it and made changes without my consent. It's just like, y'all thought this was copy edited changes, but like this was a stylistic choice, so you adding punctuation when it was published is actually a structural change, and so y'all should have gotten my consent. Again, all of the emotional baggage with that. But anyway, that's where my reading is. I'm gonna try and start this today. I want to finally start it. I'm gonna start it. There is a cat hair in it. I think I should protect the dust jacket by leaving it at home. So, yeah. Does it have chapters, or is it just... I love the deckled edges, but it's making it so hard to change the page. I think it might have chapters. Yeah, I think that means 1 and then 2 and so forth. Smells good. Anyway. Time to go to work. to videos. And probably got bad lighting because this room is very dark and this lamp is warm lighting, and just sometimes this camera, all the time, this camera just doesn't like warm lighting. I just noticed that the spine on this book is ripped. Anyway, let's do a little bit of an update. First one before I get yelled at. Here is my crocheting blanket update. It's not very wide. It's not very wide, but I'm gonna add a like edging to it so it looks cuter. Yeah, and it makes it a little bit wider. Anyway, that's the blanket update. And just a reminder, pink romance, I added a genre to the orange. I've dubbed it picture books, manga, graphic novels, and purple is fantasy, but I've technically not finished a fantasy book. It would be so good if I was up to like 4 reads in the 16 days that we've had in the year, but I've not read 4 books yet. I'm partway through In Deeper Waters, and I started, just use the dust cover here, I started The Pure Moon Reflected in Water. The Order of the Pure Moon Reflected in Water. I knew it sounded way too short when I said it. Yeah. Started it, don't know how I feel. And I've like hyped it up to everyone on Twitter. Not everyone, and I haven't exactly hyped it, I've just suggested it to a lot of people. I printed this out the other day just to jump backwards and forwards with all of the things and to update on everything. I printed this out, which I'm gonna try and do. I kind of love that it looks like a report card. So I need to stick that into my journal, which I've almost finished. Anyway, to go back to the Order of the Pure Moon Reflected in Water, I'm glad that I'm already fulfilling one of my reading goals, and that's to take notes. And I started it in the notes app of my phone, which I don't always find so accessible, and my brain kind of just doesn't really vibe with the notes app. So I'm thinking of starting a reading specific journal. Yeah, it's like take notes as I'm reading. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go pick a journal after I do this little update to do all of the note taking in, because I love starting journals. I've already started my next journal, like my just general regular journal, because I wanted to use these stickers, which are designed by INDY. What's their channel name? I will link them down below, because I bought these 2 stickers off of their Redbubble. And this one, I don't know who the artist is. But I bought it at a con. I have their card somewhere. but they're a small Australian business. So, yeah, I love starting journals. Yeah, I've almost finished my regular journal, so I'm soon gonna get to this one. I'm gonna just cover my name and phone number here, but and the last thing to do an update on, I could not help myself at work, and I bought this, which is, I don't even know how to explain this. It's printed like a book, right? And the pages of like a book, but it's also like a magazine slash journal. It's called the Quarterly Essay. It's a literary journal basically, and each quarter there's an essay on a specific topic. Jess Hill has done a lot of work involving domestic violence and abuse in Australia. Their book See What You Made Me Do was then turned into like a documentary series, which I think is really interesting because I'm going to eventually read See What You Made Me Do and then I'm gonna watch the documentary. So yeah, I bought this because I couldn't help myself, but also it's good for research because eventually my PhD will be on domestic abuse and gendered violence in Australia and linking that to Greek mythology while doing poetry. Yeah. And today at work I took this arc because there was like 4 copies of it, so I'm like, I don't feel so bad taking this arc because if I end up accidentally holding on to it for forever, then other people aren't going to miss out on reading the arc. Because I know I'm not going to read it before its pub date, which it says 22nd of Feb here. The spine says March. And then on the author's website it said out now. So I am confused. Anyway, I don't quite know what it is, but Omar is an Australian poet, queer, and this is their debut novel. They're also they're ethnic of some sort, but I don't know quite what he is. Let's see, Omar. Omar is a bisexual Muslim poet born and raised in Western Sydney to Lebanese and Turkish migrants. Wonderful. Yeah, so that's... Oh, and I got this because we're now giving them away for free. I think this is like a short story that was bound. Yeah. That's the update. I have nothing else. Oh, I'm gonna go pick a journal and then I'm just gonna relax for the night because I have work again tomorrow. It's not even 8 PM yet. All good. Let's go pick a journal. can't tell if my face is actually this red, but it is over 30 degrees, so not surprised. I think this will be my last day vlogging for this month. Not because I'm busy the rest of the month. I kind of am, kind of not. Just because I think my reading, as usual, has been very varied, which is fine. But yeah, I think this is gonna be the last day. And I'm hoping today, even though it's like 2 p.m., I'm hoping to finish this. Is it upside down? No, it is not. In Deeper Waters. And let's see if I can get it out while my hand is... And The Order of the Pure Moon Reflected in Water. The Order of the Pure Moon Reflected in Water. Yes, I'm hoping to finish both of these today. I'm like halfway through each of them, and yeah, it would be good if I actually finally finished In Deeper Waters. It's been a few months now. I've got the next few hours doing whatever I want, as is when you're working full-time and got nothing else on. So yeah, I'm loving this. I think I've forgotten what it's like. Actually, I don't think I've ever known what it's like to have a job that's pretty stable and not have any obligations once you're not at work, once you're at home. It's great. Like, today I had a dress arrive, the button popped off like straight away. I fixed it straight away, felt pretty accomplished. Then after that, I put water in my car, put coolant in my car, give it a quick rinse. Very productive day.